then we can do this. So your camera's so zoomed in on this, Alex. It's like so close to your face on my end.
I'll have to back up a little bit.
There you go. That's good. I mean, it doesn't matter to me. It's just letting you know. All right.
I'm not gonna lie. My bracket one day I just woke up super early and I just submitted it. Like I was just like my gut feeling is
Just
telling me
YOLO'd
it.
it.
So
I
that's
haven't thought about it really at all, so I'm just totally gonna be going off the gut.
Can't
Whatever
wait
I
to
think.
see all three of us have OPTIC winning. Let's go.
That's probably gonna be what happens. If I had to guess. All right, let me get the tags on the stream. Well, Preston, I appreciate you taking the time out of your vacation for this.
No worries.
It's kind of crazy.
W Mans.
I know, right?
Do anything for chat. You can't let it. We can't go that episode before champs without recording. Come on, man.
That's dedication, bro. That is dedication, chat. Tucson's still chilling with this girl, Jesus.
Oh wait, are we live?
Yeah, we're live.
It's 11 o'clock. They're not gonna be awake. Yeah, barely.
Let me get this video out real quick.
Let's go, Surge.
Yeah, Alex and Chad is the only Surge fan I think I know.
Fuck with it. Nice.
I like a little variety.
All right, fuck it. That's already good. Sure. Okay, I'm gonna pull chat up on my phone.
Typing as fast as I can. Tweet that out. I didn't tag us in the picture, but it's all good. Who really cares? Dude, I swear, every time I go on Twitter, you never know what's gonna pop up.
That's why I don't open
Holy
Twitter in public.
shit. It's actually bad.
And if I do, I immediately switch to the following tab because I don't know what's posting anything rogue.
That's honestly a good point. I should just have it. Is there a way to default it to the following tab? Because that For You page is fucking vile sometimes. It's so bad sometimes. It's all those thirsty fucking gamers that I follow, bro. Be liking shit. What's good, chat? How we doing? You see COD only related content? Brother, you're lucky.
I wish I could.
I see mostly COD and like sports, like soccer and stuff, but I'm telling you, bro. Every 5 to 10 minutes, if I keep scrolling it, that's just popping up. Something.
Drake missiles just...
Yeah, Drake missiles. People be getting cruise missiles every day on the timeline, I swear.
It's also being sent for the same amount.
Right. PICKEMS site is loaded.
If OPTIC goes out early, do they blow it up? Yes.
Oh yeah. No, they're gonna sign Alex for next season.
Of course. What can I say? Early leaks.
There you go. Dude, that hat is fire that you're wearing.
Appreciate it. It's the LA hat. Even though I'm in Texas, it's crazy.
What is on the front? Like, is that like
it's like a little
the pin type of thing?
Yeah, it's like a little clip. So I don't do it as much anymore, but I used to be really into hats. And yeah.
I have people whispering in the background.
Yeah,
I don't know what they're saying. You can hear them trying to be quiet.
You're trying to figure out if we're going to breakfast tomorrow.
That
is the most important thing.
What?
You guys are just gonna have to just chat. You guys are just gonna have to understand that.
It's a bit of a scuffed episode, but honestly, it's as expected. Two people aren't home. All right. Do we want to just get this started then, so people can go
Sure.
back about their days?
Sure.
Let me retweet this real quick.
Oh, hit that with the juice, bro. Hit it with the juice. Let me actually post in Discord real quick that we're live. People be
FAZE
asking.
winning COD champs, easiest win ever. It actually kind of
Did you post it on your Twitter, Jake?
set up.
From the Around the CDL Twitter.
I have not gotten the notification yet.
Hey, well, thank you, brother. Appreciate
Yeah,
that.
I didn't tag us in it because I was typing so quick. So
No, but I usually have like post notifications on.
yeah.
Here's one I'm like tweaking. Around
CDL.
okay.
Oh, you're looking good, Preston. See?
Hmm.
He's got
What'd you
his
say?
buttons all the way up tonight, though.
I have one done. I did have it all the way. I had a silver watch on. I had to take it all the way up. I couldn't show my gold necklace, but I did it
my
anyway.
God. He knows his style. Silver watch,
can't
can't
mix,
show the
man.
necklace.
You can't mix, man.
FAZE winning champs, easiest win ever. All right.
I guess we'll see, bro. We'll see.
Second place merchants.
Dude, isn't
I mean,
it kind of
it's
crazy that...
technically-
I mean, we'll have a champion in 4 days.
Oh, yeah, but a couple more there, bud. Show some real chest.
It kind of is set up for FAZE. However, that's exactly what happens when you just dominate the standings every single year. So
Yeah.
They're the real onliners.
All
real.
right, let's get into this. Do you all have separate brackets? Yeah, we all do our own bracket. I mean, I do them all on my screen, but they say theirs individually, so you get to experience everyone's faded picks. All right, let's get right into this, man. I'm gonna run the intro and we'll get started. We'll run that shitty intro that everyone in chat loves. All right, I'm running the intro in 3, 2, and 1. What is going on, Call of Duty fans, and welcome back to Around the CDL, episode 27, I think this is at this point, but either way, it's champs time, it's champs brackets time, and boys, how are we feeling? Preston's on vacation, so let's start with you, Preston. How are you doing, man?
I'm feeling great, man. Yeah, I'm on vacation. I'm having a good time.
Your whole
Enjoying the
family's
last
in the
couple
room with you
days.
right now.
They've all kind of migrated to their own little areas. My fiance's in
nice.
front of me, and my cousin is in and out of consciousness from waking up. So, no, but I'm having a good time. Last couple days of vacation, and then flying down to see the boys in a couple days. So, yeah, happy to be here as always.
Yeah,
Alex?
I mean, it's great. I'm in Texas right now, which is why I'm also on a very shitty setup. I have my phone with chat open. I have my laptop with Discord open, and then my girlfriend's laptop for my pickups. So we're making it work. We're making it work. But yeah, I mean, I'm in Richardson right now, not too close to the venue. You know, I wanted some space away from COD once I got out, so I decided to get a B&B a little further away, but not too far. But yeah, I'm living life. Been here since yesterday, just kind of exploring, you know, Allen, Richardson, and all the other surrounding areas. But I mean, yeah, I'm excited. It's champs time. Tomorrow is the day. First day of champs. We'll say there hasn't been as much champs hype as years prior, so that kind of sucks. But another thing, I don't think we've had an episode since then, but just a quick congratulations to my guy Preston for that engagement. You know,
Absolutely.
first one or second one, because I believe Jake is also engaged.
I am.
So I am up for the running, but we will see when that happens.
Thank you,
but yeah,
boys. Thank you, brothers. Appreciate that very much.
just overall doing well. Pass it off to my guy Jake.
Hell yeah. Yeah, major congrats to Preston. I mean, that's a big step. So congrats to you both. Alex will follow suit when the time is right. You know, no rushing things. You can't rush that type of stuff. But yeah, but speaking of rings, 4 players are going to be getting some more this weekend, if you know what I'm saying. And some coaches, I'm sure too. But that's all we're going to be talking about today. It's going to be a bit of a shorter episode for chat and those watching. We're literally just going to do our brackets, right? We said Preston's on vacation, Alex is in Dallas, so we'll kind of all do our brackets, end the show a bit quicker than usual. And then Champs. I'm heading over to Champs tomorrow, meeting up with Alex. Preston's flying down Friday. Group photo for the new Twitter profile picture at some point.
Yeah,
But it's gonna be
course.
cool, bro. It is gonna be really cool. So yeah, let me switch my screen over and let's just get right into it. Who wants to start, man? Who wants to start and do their bracket first?
I can start.
All right, we'll let Alex start.
Let's start it off right and the correct way.
Okay,
That's
here we
how
go.
we'll go. I don't know how many matches there are. 20? 20? I will go 20 for 20, brother.
20 matches. I think there's 12, isn't there?
Oh, never mind. I will go 12 for 12, brother.
Or like 14. There's usually 18, but there's less teams at this one, so I don't know how that balances out. It's definitely not 20. I can tell you that much. Either way, who cares? You're going perfect.
Yes, I'm getting perfect regardless. All right, so I'm gonna just go straight up, just top to bottom, and then
That's
go back up
easiest.
top. Because I don't want to do with the schedule stuff. First match, FAZE versus Miami. I think this is pretty self-explanatory. I think there's no ifs, ands, or buts. I also am on a Miami hate train for the entire season. So I hope they get piss slammed by FaZe. This is the only time where I am a big Atlanta FaZe fan. Woo! Atlanta FaZe Burner is my new name for this one.
Clip that.
But I am going Atlanta FaZe 3-0. Why? Because fuck Miami. That's literally the only reason why. I don't like this guy. Blico wants to talk all that shit. Oh, he better believe I will be talking my shit in that VIP row.
Oh, shit.
Next match. Subliners versus Surge. I think this one can get tricky if Subliners don't come out hot. They played really well for Major 4. We saw how OPTIC came out Major 4 qualifiers after winning Major 3. So I don't believe that'll be the situation with New York. But nonetheless, I think it'll still be a relatively competitive match. I think the games will be a lot closer. But I'm still going New York 3-1.
Nice.
I could see it going to Game 5. I truly can, just because of how Seattle plays. They're very, when they're on team, and when they're off, they kind of suck. But if they turn it on that particular day, they're really hard to beat. They're also really good at search. So I am going to go with New York 3-1. Next game, Toronto versus the LA Thieves.
I get to watch the boys for the first time in person. I can't wait.
I mean, we all saw that. I think Jake Halley tweeted it. ChatGPT said that the Thieves were winning champs.
Oh, dude, I always was a big fan of ChatGPT.
So, I mean, ChatGPT might be cooking. AI might know something that we don't. Nonetheless, I'm still going to go Toronto. I'm going Toronto 3-1 over the Thieves. But I think it'll be competitive. It's LAN. Teams are going to fight for their life. They don't want to go out top 12 at champs. So I think it'll be competitive, close matches. Honestly, I think all the matches this weekend are going to be really, really close. We're definitely not going to see a lot of 3-0s, maybe some 3-1s, 3-2s. But I think that all matches are going to be really close overall.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I'm going Toronto 3-1. Next, OPTIC versus LAG, the biggest question mark of the weekend probably for everyone, because it's the first match of champs for OPTIC. They're going against the LAG team that just got top 3 at Major 4. And our search and destroy is still pretty iffy from what we've seen. I mean, things could have changed in scrims and stuff like that, but from last time we saw them, search and destroy was absolute booty cheeks. But I still have faith in the guys. Home crowd, first game, or we're last game technically, but first game at champs. So I'm going the boys 3-1. Hopefully, hopefully I want it to be a 3-0 because I want us to get that confidence in S&D. Theoretically, the game mode that Gorillas can take from us is that search and destroy because they are a really good search team. But I think if we can pull that one over on them, really good start for us, really good to get us, that momentum for the other S&Ds that are going on. And then elimination round 1.
Who's going out in last, bro? Who's
going out in
last?
Surge. Get Miami out of here. I don't want to see those shits. I'm going Surge 3-0 as well. I'm not playing with them. I want them out
Wow.
on the 0-6 map count. Don't want to see those guys. I will be talking my shit, Diggle, so you better be ready.
That's crazy.
Next, Thieves versus Gorillas.
Pickle's
Battle of
never
LA.
coming on our podcast, bro. There's not a chance. This is never gonna happen.
Oh my god. Thieves versus Gorilla. Battle of LA, second elimination round match. I'm going Thieves. I'm thinking Thieves. Sucks to say because LAG is a really good team. You know, again, I picked Extra as my rookie of the year. Diamond Con's been playing really well. Fame was starting to pick it up a little bit. And Flames came in and he kind of turned this team around. So sucks for them. Those guys are good. Sucks that they also won't be at the World Cup, honestly.
I feel so bad for him.
But I'm not too sure what went into the thought of that. I don't know. We probably talk about that a little bit later. But Battle of LA, I'm going Thieves. I'm going Thieves 3-1 on that. And then back up to winners. Winners round 2, FAZE versus Subliners. This is where people might call me faded. I have Subliners winning 3-2.
Wow.
Have them knocking FAZE down into the losers bracket. I think they still have that confidence over them from winning Major 4, and they'll ride that. So I think I have confidence in New York. And again, we always say this: New York, for some reason, plays FAZE super duper duper close. And again, they just beat them at Major 4. So I think they'll ride that. I think they'll have the number a little bit. So I'm going New York 3-2 over FAZE. Winners round 2. OPTIC versus Ultra. Again, two teams that kind of always go back and forth with each other. I believe we're tied on the series over the season, like our series record. Could be wrong, but I am going OPTIC 3-2. I think, again, if we get that win over LAG and we get our stretch in the shore looking good, I have the boys moving on to winners round 3.
I like the confidence.
Next. Yes, I have full confidence in the boy. Again, call it delusional, call it whatever you want. We just finished top 12. I have the utmost confidence in the boys, and I will always have the utmost confidence in the boys. Elimination round 2, Ultra versus Surge. This is where Surge bows out of champs. Unfortunately, I have them losing to Toronto 3-0 and moving on. After that, FaZe versus Thieves. Jake, I'm sorry.
Man.
This is where your boys, in my opinion, bow. Again, ChatGPT could have cooked. AI may know something that we don't.
Hey, dude, I'm down for this. They at least make it to Saturday. I mean, come on. I'll take it.
I have them losing to FaZe 3-1. But again, Thieves, for some reason, sometimes always play FaZe really close on land, especially. So you never know. Crimp could pop off. We know Ghost is going to have his masterclass series that he always has. But I think if they really want to win, they need Joe and Crimp to really step it up in a big time and match Simp and Abeezy. Next, we have a winners final. Subliners versus OPTIC. I also have that going to Game 5, and I have that going to OPTIC.
Oh, shit.
So I have OPTIC going from the winners bracket into grand finals. Again, call it delusional, call it whatever you want. I have the utmost confidence with the boys.
Call it OPTIC Texas burner, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I call it no reason, you feel me? With the support of the Green Wall behind them in Texas, I think it'll be a no-brainer. It'll still be a really good game, but I have confidence in the boys. Moving on to elimination round 3, Toronto versus FaZe. Draza versus Scrappy. I mean, this game is gonna feed generations. TACTICALRAB is gonna buy 3 new mansions after this game. I guarantee it. Call me faded. I have Ultra winning 3-2. I have
FaZe out top 4.
I have FaZe out top 4.
Damn. Ultra do beat them on land, so it's not completely crazy.
It's not, but people are gonna call me faded because FaZe is FaZe. Yes, they have 560 CDL points, the most in history. Yada yada yada. Whatever. But yes, I have Toronto winning 3-2 that game, and then we'll move on to elimination finals, where it is New York versus Ultra. This is where I think Toronto bows out. For some reason, they just whenever they play Ultra. New York, they always play like shit. I don't know what it is. I don't know if just New York has their number. if they just are a way better matchup for them. But I have New York winning that as well, 3-2. Then we move on to the grand finals, Optic versus Subliners. Will Subliners go back to back? Will Optic get their ring? I have Optic winning in 8. I have the score 5-3 in Optic's favor. Again, I have confidence in the boys. I will always have confidence in the boys. Call me delusional. If we don't win, I am calling for a team change. I'm just playing. But yeah, I have Optic winning 5-3. And that is in my brackets. Chat, I love you. If you don't love me, oh well, still come say hi to me because I get lonely at champs.
You're actually
together.
Oh,
you making your picks as I'm reading comments from chat is fucking hilarious. It's actually hilarious.
They called you delusional. They were. You said to call them delusional, and they did it.
Every single pick you made, you were just delusional.
Well, that's okay.
He's a fan of his favorites. He's a fan of a team.
I was dropped as a baby, I will say. So call me a little slow. Call me delusional. It happens.
God. All right. So Alex says Optic beating New York. He's got Ultra top 3, FaZe top 4. So FaZe top 4 is probably the hot. It's low. I don't know what's hotter take, Optic winning or FaZe top 4. Probably FaZe top 4 actually.
Probably FaZe top 4
because they almost never place outside the top 3.
Yeah.
All right, Preston, you're up.
Sure. All right.
Preston is up. Chat, I always go last so I can save my pick'ems at the end since I'm the one doing it on screen. So you gotta wait, dude. You gotta wait for me.
Caleb is fiending for you. He wants.
I know, dude. Caleb wants me, bro.
All right. FaZe Heretics. I don't think this is gonna be close. I think this is gonna be a FaZe 3-0. I think it's done in 25 minutes. I think FaZe comes in, makes a statement, shows why they're FaZe, and Miami sucks. Subliner Surge. This is my underdog pick of the tournament right here. I have Surge winning in a game 5
over the Major 4 champions.
Over the Major 4 champs.
Okay.
Okay. I think New York comes in with their head high. They just won an event. I think they get sent to losers early.
Okay.
Ultra LAT. I'm sorry, Jake. I got Ultra 3-1. I just don't think LAT is as good as Ultra.
All good.
Can they win? Sure, but I just think Ultra are too good. Optic LAG. This is like Alex said, massive question mark for obviously a ton of reasons. Not only for everybody's bracket, but for 72% of the CDL fan base. I'm gonna go ahead and say that this is a 3-0 for Optic.
All right.
I think they come in, they had a little reset, team vibes back on track, and I think they just go and take care of business the way that they should, and remember how to play proper Call of Duty. Finally. All right, Elam round 1, Miami, New York. I do think they drop down to losers, but I don't think they get sent home. I do think New York beats Miami here. However, I'll give Miami a map. I'm not going to make them go out 06.
You're not like Alex?
No. I'll give them a map just out of pure generosity.
Fuck Miami.
LAT, LAG. Jake, I hate to do this to you.
Oh, no.
But this battle is just historically lopsided. It's so historically lopsided. Like, it's like 7-2 at this point. Like,
I think
how can I not?
I think it's 9-3.
That's insane.
Something like that.
How can I not go the guys in purple? They just got top 3. You guys struggle on land. You guys struggle against these guys. I'm gonna go.
This
LAG.
is the worst possible elimination draw for us. Elimination round.
It is. I'm gonna go LAG in a game 5.
I respect it. The logical pick.
Miami and LAT bow out top 8. Now, back to winners. Atlanta, Seattle. Again, when you get first seed every single year, your bracket tends to play in your favor. Atlanta's just better than these guys. Talent diff. I don't even think that Seattle will win a map. I think this is just another 3-0 for FaZe. 6-0 map count for them so far at champs. They're going to be feeling good. Really not much more to say there. I mean, FaZe is strictly business. It is what it is.
That's a different word, bro. What are we talking about?
Yeah, it is.
All right.
Org. orgs. This one right here is a battle. This is an absolute juggernaut match right here. Okay. This sucks, but I'm gonna go ultra here. And I'm gonna go ultra for the pure reason that I just think that they're gonna go into this match with a little bit more confidence than Optic will have. Even though Optic just came in and won their first series, and the first series for them in like 6 weeks. I just think Toronto's going to have a nice little confidence boost over Optic here. So I'm going to go Ultra 3-1, which will send Optic down to losers. Which is scary because they then face New York. But I'm telling you right now, this is where the run starts. Right here.
Okay.
When they won Major 3, their championship Sunday run started with New York.
Generational.
Okay, it is starting again this time with New York. I'm going to give it to them in Game 5. New York bows out top 6. Optic move on. They make it to elimination round 3. Surge, LAG. This is actually a solid matchup. I'm not going to lie. This is a solid matchup. This could go either way. I just, for some reason, feel like this is going to be Seattle.
Okay.
I would like LAG to win this because I really like those guys, but I just feel like this is a Seattle win here. So I'm gonna give Seattle the W. I'm also gonna make that a Game 5. So Seattle also make it to elimination round 3. Optic Seattle. Now,
don't Optic have a history of getting top 4 against Seattle at Champs?
Yes,
Oh,
they
Lord.
do.
Oh Lord, is it 3 years in a row?
No, all curses are meant to be broken, Jake.
I love it.
And that is this year. This is a 3-1 for Optic. Maybe they lose control. Maybe they lose S&D. Who knows? But they're the better hardpoint team. So I think they win both hardpoints.
Okay.
And they take care of business. So now that means we have FaZe, Ultra, and Optic left in this bracket. Which, did we think otherwise? I mean, let's be real. This, if you asked us about 2 months ago, this is what I would have had, probably. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to go ahead and send FaZe to the grand final. I think they beat Ultra. I think it's a good series, but I think they comfortably beat Ultra 3-1. And at this point, FaZe's map count is 9-1. They've pretty much cruised to the grand finals of COD Champs. They're feeling really good. And it's now the final match of Saturday to face these tiny little fuckers in the grand final.
Oh God, where you want to face them of all places?
Optic. I'm gonna go Optic in a Game 5. Send them through losers. Good losers run. Momentum entirely in their favor. Now, you may say, what am I gonna do here? I have no idea. Well, unfortunately, although I am a man of my green wall, I also believe in the future of AI. And AI predicted FaZe to beat Optic in the grand final about 9 months ago.
It did.
And I would be a fool to not follow through after it completely picked last year's winner. So I'm going to go Atlanta FaZe as this year's Call of Duty champions against my boys.
Damn.
I'm going to go 5-3.
L-fan.
It'll be FaZe 5-3. Now, does this suck? Absolutely. But the way that I look at this is, if I am wrong, and this is roles reversed, I'm going to be happy no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
So, my bracket either cooks, or I am very happy. Either way, it's a partial win for me. There is my bracket. Bang.
I respect it. All right. Optic fan picks FaZe to win champs. Seattle top 4, New York top 6. That's your hot. That's definitely your hot take in this bracket is New York top 6.
It is. I do not. I think Major 4 was a fluke. I do.
Okay. I mean, the last 2 years, whoever won the last major won the event. So
you guys can, if it fails miserably and I just get slammed and they go and they just dominate the competition at Champs, then I'm a moron. But I think Major 4 was a fluke. No fans. They had insane losers run momentum. I mean, they went to losers round 1 after getting slammed by FaZe, beat up on some people on the way. I think it was a bit of a fluke. Also, you got an insane tournament out of Kismet, which is what you needed, but you haven't seen that all year. So I don't think that's going to be replicated. I think they're going to think that they can replicate it, and it's gonna snap them. I think they're gonna fall out early.
All right, I like it. We got Optic making the finals in both brackets so far, but 1 win and 1 loss. What am I gonna do, man? What am I gonna do? I really have no idea. I didn't think about this much.
What are you gonna do, Jake?
I don't know. I'm going purely off vibes, gut reaction. FaZe 3-0 to start it off. I have no hatred towards Miami. I just think FaZe are really good, especially on Thursdays for events. So I'm gonna go FaZe 3-0. New York versus Seattle. I'm gonna go New York 3-1. I think New York are riding high right now. I think they look really good. I think Kismet and Sib have found some form. And I like New York 3-1 over Seattle. Toronto versus LAT. Okay, I'm not that crazy. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go 3-2 Toronto. I'll be a little bit crazy, right? I think we can go game 5, but I'm gonna give it to Toronto. I really, dude, I would do anything to see them win this series tomorrow. I'm not gonna lie to you. But it is, it's Toronto. It's a really tough draw. I mean, any of these teams are a tough draw, honestly, but really tough draws. So I'm gonna go Ultra in around 11, or not around 11, in game 5, maybe around 11. I don't know. Hopefully not. That'd be heartbreak. You don't want to see me crying on the main broadcast. Trust. I'm gonna be sobbing, bro, in the front row. And then we have Optic versus LAG. None of us have picked LAG to beat Optic yet, and I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna go Optic. I'm gonna go 3-1. I think they get it done. This is the biggest upset potential. I think LAG over Optic is the most likely upset, given what we've seen in the last, 6 weeks or so. But I don't know. I just got this feeling the top 4 teams are going to get it done on tomorrow. Thursday. Wow, I literally can't believe that's tomorrow. That doesn't feel right. But yeah, I'm going to go Optic 3-1. Then we come down to elimination round 1. I'm going to go Seattle Surge over the Miami Heretics in a game 5. Alex had him not winning a map. Preston had him winning 1. I'll give him 2. Miami could surprise us, though. They could. You never really know. But Seattle, Miami, both teams that I feel like, I don't know, they have high highs. I just think Seattle's floor might be a little bit higher than Miami's. So I'm going to give it to the Surge in a game 5 here. Then we get the Battle of LA, man. Listen, I know what the stats say. But what kind of LA Thieves fan would I be if I gave into the fucking stats? You know what I'm saying? I'm going LAT 3-2. I said it all season. I'm always going to pick my boys over the rest of the bottom 8 teams. I got to stand by it. I can't change up now, champs, especially not champs time. I got to get the good juju out there. You know what I'm saying? So I really, really, really don't want to see them go out top 8, man. That would be so unfortunate. But also, I feel bad for LAG, especially because this is their last event as a team, most likely, unless they, I don't know, somehow get invited to the Esports World Cup for another org, or they qualify somehow. I don't really know. But this might be their last because they're not going to the World Cup, or at least LAG's not. So shout out to LAG. If this is their last event, especially if I have them going out this way, I hope they have a good off season, man, because those guys deserve spots in the league next year. Then we go up to winners round 2. FaZe versus New York. I mean, dude, FaZe just don't lose. They don't lose on Thursday, Friday, or sometimes even Saturday. So I'm going to give it to Atlanta FaZe. I'll go game 5. Why not? We'll keep it fun. I think what Alex said might be true. We might not have a ton of 3-0s this weekend. Hopefully not, because it is champs. These should be the most competitive matches of the season.
If there's a bunch of 3-0s, I might just leave early.
Yeah, right. Just head out, we'll go get some In-N-Out or something. There is an In-N-Out not that far from the venue I saw. And then Optic versus Toronto Ultra. Sorry Optic. Sorry to you two. I got to go Toronto here. I'll go this in a game 5 as well. I'll go this one in a game 5 as well, but I just think Toronto are probably the better team, better informed team, definitely better at search and destroy right now. So I'm giving it to the Toronto Ultra 3-2 over Optic Texas. to drop them down into losers to play the Seattle Surge. And I'm going to give it to OPTIC, man. I'm going to give it to OPTIC. You know, I think Seattle are a team that struggle with slaying. And I just feel like with the crowd behind them, OPTIC, someone's going to pop a 2-piece, map 1 to start it. And the crowd's going to go nuts. And they're just going to keep frying off that crowd hype. I'll give Seattle a map. Alex, that's going to be Alex on the broadcast. But yeah, I think OPTIC can do it, man. I think they could get top 4. Like I said, Seattle, they're a hit or miss team. They really don't get a whole lot of kills. Or sometimes they get a lot of kills. They just die more than they get kills. And I think OPTIC with the crowd momentum is going to be able to take this one. They might lose the search, so that's why I'm giving Seattle a map. And then it's New York LA team, man. And I want to do it, but I can't, dude. I really want to do it, but I just feel like I feel like it would be unfair to the New York subliners, given how they've looked recently, to have them do it. So once again, I'll give the guys 2 maps. I'll have this go 3-2. This would be absolute heartbreak if we lost 2 game 5s against top 4 teams at champs. But I'm gonna give it to New York, man. I really do think the top 4 teams will end up being the top 4 at champs. I've just kind of felt that way throughout the year, and I think it'll happen, man. I think it'll happen. But yeah, then we get up into my winners finals, where it is Atlanta FaZe versus Toronto Ultra. And listen, Toronto have had FaZe's number on LAN all year. Can FaZe break the curse or break the, the stigma that's happened to them this season? Honestly, I got Toronto Ultra in a game 5 in the winners finals to send FaZe down to losers. I think Ultra just, I don't know if it's the Scrap versus Draza beef. I don't know if it's a matchup thing, but these guys just have something against Atlanta FaZe, especially on LAN, where they just beat them, man. I don't know why. I don't know how, but they just always figure out a way to do it. So yeah, I got FaZe dropping to the elimination final to face off against the winner of OPTIC versus NYSL. And I think this is where OPTIC's run comes to an end. Unfortunately, you guys both had OPTIC in the grand finals. I got New York subliners taking this in a game 5. I just think they're just so in form right now. They're just so in form. I got them taking it. So I apologize to OPTIC. This definitely would kill the vibes probably for Sunday. The vibes at the venue would be so much better if OPTIC were playing in the finals. But I want to see how many less people show up on Sunday because if OPTIC get knocked out. So hopefully they don't. Hopefully they don't. I actually would want to see them in the grand finals for my own viewing pleasure. But I'm going to give it to New York in my pick'ems. Then we get into FaZe versus New York, man. And this one's interesting, right? Because we just saw New York obviously win the last event. We saw FaZe beat them on a Thursday. New York obviously got it done on a Sunday. FaZe tend to struggle on Sundays, but this is a Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Only the finals is on a Sunday. So this is Atlanta FaZe versus New York subliners on a Saturday. And I'm going to give it to Atlanta FaZe. I'm going to go 3-2. I'm doing a whole bunch of 3-2s, but honestly, I don't really care, bro. It makes me feel better when I do 3-2 over something else. I'm going to go Atlanta FaZe, making the grand finals against or over the New York subliners in elimination, putting them out top 3. New York could definitely win this, especially if Kismet comes out and cooks, but I don't know, dude. I think Draza wants that rematch versus Scrap in the grand finals. I think he'll find a way to get it done. And then here we go. Toronto Ultra versus Atlanta FaZe. Champs grand finals. Both of these teams, low-key Silver Surfers at Champs, right? Obviously, FaZe have a ring. Toronto have 2 seconds. FaZe have 2 seconds. I mean, this is like, Cement, Simp, and Abizi is potentially top 5, if not higher, in the all-time debate. Get Kleenex and Insight and Scrap their first rings. I don't know, man. I don't know what it is.
No.
But maybe it's because I want to kiss Dylan Envoy on the lips. I'm giving Toronto Ultra a game 9 victory over Atlanta FaZe. I have this going all the way, bro. Finals this year have honestly not been that good. I'm just putting that out there for the hopes. But like I said, Ultra have FaZe's number on LAN. I think Kleenex and Insight finally get their ring that I think they're very deserving of, right? 2 second places. And listen, I don't know. To be fair, I did say I fuck the numbers talking about LAT versus LAG, but also the numbers for FaZe on Sundays on grand finals don't look that great. So I'm a bit hypocritical here. So if you want to call me LAT fan bias cheese for my match earlier in the weekend, but I don't know, dude. I got Ultra getting it done, man. I think Scrap, he gets his first ring in his second year. I think Envoy gets another. I think the other two get their first as well. And I think this would be an absolute banger Sunday if it's not going to be like OPTIC versus LATs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. If there's no OPTIC, this is the match I want to. So I'd be cool with this.
I really hope we see a game 9. I really hope we see a game 9. I don't want to see like a 5-1.
Round 11. Oh, that would feed generations.
Dude, can you imagine? Envoy top 20 with 2 rings? Easily, bro.
Real.
Easily.
Top 15, probably. Honestly.
Yeah, right. You're probably pushing that 15 for sure. But yeah, this is my bracket, man. I got OPTIC out top 4, New York out top 3, and then FaZe getting second against Ultra in the finals. Nah, dude. Envoy's is one of the best role players, bro. He's one of the best role players of all time.
That's crazy. Hey,
Shout out my guy, Envoy. Hey, listen.
Second.
You know, although I will say, maybe I should have picked that OPTIC curse. Maybe I should have went with LAT because even ChatGPT said it. So I don't know, dude. Listen, tomorrow Champs is my first event. I pray I get CLA Thieves win one fucking series, bro. Please, for the love of God, one series. I can't go to an event and not see them win one. They got to.
Yeah.
They got to. But yeah, chat, those are the brackets, man. We got 1 OPTIC, 1 FaZe, and 1 Ultra as our champs from the 3 of us. So
New York just come out and smoke everyone, dude.
Yeah, none of us picked New York, which low-key is might be kind of faded, given how good they looked.
It's not.
A couple weekends ago.
It's the right pick. It's the right choice.
We'll see, bro. We will see. Chat, is anyone going to be at Champs? Or is anybody in chat right now going to be at Champs? Preston's going to be there. And Alex. And myself. Oh, man. Let's pretend that chat picked NYSL. There you go. So we got all 4 picked.
All right,
man, sure. If Sunday actually goes game 9, I just pray there's no tech delays because I'll be checking the time. I got a flight to get on.
What time is your flight? I mean, I guess you don't have to like dox yourself if you don't want to give too much info, but
hold on. No, we'll be fine.
I think you should be fine. I'm sure there's other people on the same flight.
I actually don't know, to be honest. Oh, I gotta log back in. Un momento.
I also saw on the PICKEMS site that the second match, or no, the first match starts at 2:45 instead of 2. Why? It's the PICKEMS site has it starting 45 minutes later. Did they push everything back?
No shot.
Because on the COD website it says 2, but on the PICKEMS site it says 2:45.
I'm going off
7:45.
7:45 flight?
Yeah.
Oh shit. You might be pushing it, bro. You might be pushing it.
Yeah.
Because the final game starts at 2. So if it's
only one series,
if it's 3 hours, let's say, if it goes 9 maps, right? You'd think that maybe a 1.5-ish hours is like a 5 map series. So this 3 hours. If it goes 9, you leave, get to the airport. You'd probably be fine if it was done by 5.
Yeah, I think I'll be all right.
The airport's what, like 30 minutes from the venue? 40 minutes?
Yeah.
Is it starting at 3 EST? Yeah, 3 EST.
As of right now, again, on the PICKEMS site, it does say that the first match is at 2:45 instead of 2. So
yes, but I think it should be 3 EST. 3 EST, noon PST.
And then 2 CST.
Yeah, I know. No watch party, chat. I'm sorry. Hey, go support small streamers. Go check out OCTANE. He definitely could use some more viewers. You guys can all go over there. Nah. But, dude, I'm interested to see like what the flank, breaking point, OPTIC have as their watch party setups at this venue. It'll be cool to see kind of what their setups look like.
I'll tell you tomorrow morning. I'll send you a picture because I'll be there bright and early.
Hell yeah. What's good, Paul? I'm excited, bro.
Is it cool if I plug something for breaking point?
Oh, plug away, brother.
All right. So Breaking Point will be releasing custom posters inspired by Champs. I'm pretty sure they're inspired by House of Dragons. So if you're interested, go and copy one. I'm pretty sure they'll drop the link tomorrow. So yeah, they're like $20. Go
Sounds
and
dope.
copy one. All the teams are on there. The design is pretty dope. So when they drop that, I think they're dropping it after first match. But we'll also have some at the venue. So if you're at the venue, come stop by. I'll have some. You don't pay me. I'll just give them to you for free. But yeah, you want to have some.
I gotta get one, bro.
Yeah,
Go.
I'm gonna need one of those. I'm gonna
get one of those
now.
framed for the new office.
I got you. But yeah, that's it. Sorry. Hashtag ad.
That's actually dope. Shout out Breaking Point, man. Those are the guys, bro. They actually do so much for the community. So shout out to them for sure. But yeah, I mean, shit. That's pretty much all I had on the menu for tonight. Obviously, we said we were gonna keep it a bit quicker. We've only been live for 46 minutes.
Cool. That works for me. You get ready to go to bed. Everybody's starting to fall asleep. So.
All right, yo, say your parting words and let's head to champs.
Chat. Appreciate you guys hanging out as always. Boys are gonna be there tomorrow. I don't get down there until Friday evening, so I'll be at the venue Saturday. So come say what's up, and let's have some fun. And hopefully this event is a banger. Obviously, I hope OPTIC wins, but regardless, I hope it's a banger. My first ever champs, third ever event, so should be sick. Texas is elite, so
Yeah.
see you guys down there, and yeah, appreciate you guys as always.
Chat, we've made it. Final time. Well, not final time. We'll be seeing you, but final time. We'll get some COD for a little bit until we get to the World Cup, which we will also be covering as well and watch part of it. Since none of us will be in Saudi for that. But yeah, I mean, we appreciate everyone. We came a long way since our first episode, where we had like 2 people, and now we're at a steady, like 15 to 20. So we appreciate everyone. We appreciate all the support that y'all give us. And as I always say, if you love us, you love us. And if you hate us, suck it.
Oh, Lord.
I mean, what can I say? But yeah, I mean, again, please appreciate all the love that y'all give us. This would not be possible without y'all. We do this for y'all. And again, if you're at Champs tomorrow, come say what's up to us. Me and Jake will be there. As Preston said, he'll fly in on Saturday. So come say what's up to us. We don't bite. We may invite you back to the telly, get a little party going. Feel what I'm saying? But yeah, as always, go OPTIC. And we'll see you.
Yeah, chat. Thank you guys a ton, man. 27 episodes, bro. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy that we did this for 27 weeks, basically. Off season will be fun. We'll do some more probably bigger shows, maybe some like top 20, top 30 type list type of things. Roster Mania, obviously Esports World Cup. So stay up to date. Follow the Twitter. It's linked in the description around the CDL to know what's coming up with the rest of the shows for the off season. But we appreciate you guys, man, for sure. It's been a great season. I can't believe this is the last episode until we have a Champs winner. I guess we'll obviously do an episode after Champs to talk about it. But if you see us at the venue, say hi. I promise none of us, I mean, I guess I can't speak for the other two. I'm not going to bite. I'm probably more scared for you to talk to me than you are to talk to me. So I look forward to meeting you guys if anyone's out there. And of course, meeting the boys in person for the first time. But let's go L8 Thieves, man. Let's have a really good event. And yeah, chat, thank you guys a ton. And we hope we'll see you in the next episode.
Peace.